What's good, y'all? Y'all know how we start the show. Talisha being a punk and don't want to be on tonight because she didn't get to do what she do. She said she tired, boss. 30 seconds.
All right.
What's good? Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast. I'm Quincy with the questions
I'm Talisha with the T.
with no picture. Tonight, Talisha only gonna have her picture up. She said she's tired, so she feel like she look. I told her she looks beautiful regardless. I told her our guests ain't trying to look that good. They ain't got on no makeup. I ain't got on no makeup. But Talisha said since she can't get all dolled up, she don't want to be
It's
on the
not about
camera.
getting all dolled up. I don't always get all dolled up.
You see
I
my
be
problem
actually
with you, man?
looking real plain, but the thing is
Bang,
that with a
bang.
little lip gloss on. But I just don't. I'm not up for it today. I'm tired. I've been running. We're
I'm
catching a
telling.
flight in the morning. I still got to do your daughter's hair. The whole
What's up,
shit.
Tanya? I see you. Tanya Chamberlain in the building. She will be at the Full Cup Live podcast on Friday in
Yes.
Stockton,
Hey,
California, the
Tanya.
Pajama Jammy Jam. Also, y'all, if
Can't
y'all
wait
got
to see you guys.
any type of music platform that you have, look up A Pain. Look her up. Look her up, man.
Yes.
She got an album out right now called Club Soda. Club with a K, Soda with two A's. Plenty of slappers on there. We'll also be playing her music at the Full Cup Live. Y'all know how we do this, the Full Cup. We be on every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 7 p.m. on the West, and you know the rest. Shout out to everybody doing what they're doing. Don't forget to check out Real Blunt every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. on the West. You know the rest. Y'all know how we do, man. Definitely been an exhausting week so far. We are flying out
It has been.
tomorrow. She
Man.
foreign in the building. What's good with you? I see you, ma.
Hey, she foreign.
She foreign. We definitely gonna have that rolling. Definitely got a good show tonight. I will be bringing a special guest on with his wife tonight. I will let y'all know when we're gonna
Yes.
bring them on. They're gonna come on after we do the. I'll talk about our shit in the beginning, and then the music
Our
we played. I'm gonna
announcements.
bring them on. Yes, and we got some special plan for y'all. We got special guests coming on. My boy Damian Page, Mr. and Mrs. Page, will be on tonight speaking on
Yes.
relationships. Gonna definitely be something dope, man. We've been talking about it since last week, getting shit together. We're gonna definitely have it rolling. Hey, do you keep snapping
I
or
was
clapping?
clapping.
I was wondering what the fuck that was. I was like, I'm looking around the kitchen, like, man, what the fuck? Like, I was about to yell at the kids, like, hey, close your damn door. Who the hell is in there clapping? But definitely been a long week starting off, building up, coming to this. I've been working extra hours. Talisha didn't put in extra hours and everything, so we can make sure we get out
Man.
there and we're gonna be comfortable. Don't forget, you still got time to donate to the Full Cup Podcast Live for Jammy Jam. If you want to, all you gotta do is hit me at Talisha. We do Cash App Zelle. If you can't be there, feel free to donate. You know, $1 even. You can even throw $1 out there. So I mean, we'll put your name on it. We got a lot of stuff going on. We're definitely coming out there. Anything else, Talisha?
No, we just are looking forward to being out there with everybody on Friday, and we will have a couple of good subjects that we gonna get into. You know how we do. We get into it, but yeah, we can't wait.
We definitely can't wait, man. Definitely exciting for the Full Cup to be out there. I don't believe we're gonna have a show on Thursday.
We will not.
Okay, Talisha saying we won't, but I might go live just because
Well, yeah, Quincy might
on
go live, you
Thursday because I'll
guys.
be out and about on Thursday getting stuff
Yeah,
together ready for the party. So I might go
yeah,
live when I'm in Stockton. I'll probably go live from my boy Silk's house if I'm over there, or something I can do. Probably go in the backyard and go live and talk to y'all and everything else, man, and probably give y'all before shots of what the scenery looks like, and then after shots once everything is done the next day. Probably gonna take some pictures. I probably gonna go live and show that, but definitely gonna take some pictures so people can see. Jamie in the building. J Pooh, what's good with you?
hey,
One half of Real Blunts in the house. When I announced y'all show already. Also, if you enjoy music and you love good conversation, do not forget to check out the Black and Mickey's podcast. My boy Mackala Davis. Go like and follow, man. He be doing this thing over there. Good music always playing. Good conversations, jokes flying. B Love is in the house. B Love will also be
Yo.
at the
Hey,
Full
B
Cup
Love.
Podcast Live Pajama Jam with other people that's gonna be there. I'll be announcing them while they're there, man. It's gonna be dope. It's definitely gonna have a good time, man. Definitely gonna be a good time with grown people doing our thing, man. It's gonna be great
Yo, traveling with a family is wild. I'm
and
gonna tell you that
expensive,
right now. I didn't
and
pack
it's
my bags.
expensive.
I didn't pack the kids' bags. They can go get their clothes and tell me, we can go through them. But like packing it, I gotta be the one to do it because ain't no 12 and 14-year-old gonna pack right.
They definitely not. Definitely ain't. So y'all know how we go. We're gonna go ahead and get into the Full Cup Live Full Cup podcast theme song. Excuse me, y'all. I'm tired as well too. I've been
Yo,
whooped.
Sip.
We've been running back and forth all day. My boy Silk Sinatra in the building. What's good with you, my boy, my guy? What's cracking, man? Love you, bro. You already know that. Let me see. Anything else that I'm missing? Running over,
Nah, let's
running over.
let's
Nope,
get the
not missing anything else. Let's get into the music. Oh, I'm going to announce to y'all also, we will not be on for the 2 hour mark tonight. We'll be on for maybe an hour, 10, hour, 15 minutes because we got stuff that we got to get prepared before we go. So we won't be on for
yes.
the full 2 hours tonight. Letting y'all know that we will be back to our regular time once we come back. I think, yeah, we might even have a show. No, we
Tuesday we'll
won't.
be traveling.
Yeah, Tuesday we'll be traveling, so we probably won't have a show then
So
either.
Thursday, we was
Yeah, we'll
after
be
the
back on.
podcast on Friday. We'll see y'all next Thursday.
Yeah, we'll be flying on that day, man. It's definitely good. My boy Silk Sinatra in the building. What's good, bro? I see you. Let's get into this Full Cup podcast theme song. This is the Full Cup. Continue to pull the fuck up. Where's it at? Where's it at? I see.
This is Michelle Childress, and welcome to the Full Cup.
Welcome to the Full Cup.
Yo, it's the Kid Zoo. Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast.
Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Quincy with the questions and Talisha with the tea. Tuesdays and Thursdays, this is where you need to be. Honestly, can't forget about Mondays with men's mental health. With the Capone will be sitting to my left. Yep, so many different topics, plenty people with knowledge. The viewers check people. Better watch it.
Hey, y'all, this is Silk Sinatra. Put your bottles and your cups ready. Welcome to the Full Cup.
Hey, yo, what up? It's your boy Bloodwater Stewie, a.k.a. Bloodshed. Welcome to the Full Cup.
Yo, this Ready Red. Welcome to the Full Cup. Hey, this is Wani. Welcome to the Full Cup podcast.
This is Port City. Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast. Huh?
Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up.
This is Lamont T. Welcome to the Full Cup podcast. What's up, this T's Woods. Welcome to the Full Cup. Hey, this is Krita. Welcome to the Full Cup. This is Tammy Harrison. Welcome to the Full Cup. This is Angel. Welcome to the Full Cup podcast. This is your girl Kayla with Photo Live 209. Welcome to the Full Cup podcast.
I don't know why. Every time I hear that song, it just does something to me. I love it. My boy Bloodwash Stewie's in the building. What's good? So said, love y'all. Love
Yo.
you too, bro. Said Silk with the 16. It wasn't even that long. Stop it. Stop it. I need you to stop it right now. Man. Also, I forgot to mention my girl K Love with Photo Lab 209 will be shooting professional shots and we'll be shooting video at the Full Cup Live Pajama Jammy Jam. She'll be going into the crowd when we ask questions, letting people in the crowd answer them. It's gonna definitely be something great. We got games we gonna play. We got a lot. We got a lot going on, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
And when I say it's expensive for us to be out there, nigga. Woo! I'm telling you.
So what you got? Who we have today, baby?
We got my boy Damien in the building. Hold on, let me find him in here. There you go. My boy Damien Pierce. I mean Pierce. I don't know why I said Pierce. I don't know why I said Pierce.
Hey,
Damien,
Mr. and
Mr. and
Mrs.
Mrs. Page.
Page.
How y'all
Yeah,
doing, man?
guys, what's up?
What's good? What's good,
Hey,
man? Look good to see the
good
lovely
to
couple
see
in the building.
y'all.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for showing up. They got some questions for y'all that they're gonna present tonight, and some topics they want to talk about, man. And that's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and get into it. Damon, go ahead and introduce you and the missus. You know what y'all gonna be doing, man. Talk to us.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about. Huh? Oh, oh, okay. I'm sorry, guys. That was a
It's
technical
okay.
difficulty there, so just ignore that.
No, you good.
My wife Lisa, and we've been married, and I'm Damien, of course. We've been married 18 years, and so we want to share
Wow.
some of our knowledge with you guys about relationships. I know that's been going on throughout your different podcasts and stuff, so we just want to kind of condense it and give you just our take on things, and hopefully
Yes.
it's something you guys could use, and maybe adjust it for yourself.
Yes, that would
Absolutely.
be lovely.
So, anybody that's already married may not relate to all of these items, but I think everybody will get some information out of it. As Damien said, we've been married 18 years and we both feel like we have a really good relationship. We enjoy spending time together and, arguing on podcasts together. So,
She gonna kick your ass, nigga. She gonna kick your ass.
Hey, I'm gonna get stabbed on a live podcast. You better watch out.
I'm gonna delete the video because we don't snitch over here at the Full Cup. I don't have to work that out.
So the first thing on my list is to point out that most people spend more time researching a new car than they research a new partner.
Wow.
And so what I did before I met Damien was I was tired of meeting up with the wrong guys. So I made a checklist. And the checklist would be custom to you if you used it. But I had things on there like funny, handsome, employed, kind, can put up with my crazy.
Right.
On my checklist.
And guys, so she had a checklist. So
Yes.
I went down the list when I met Damien. I go, oh, check, check. So he got to stay.
oh man, it was like looking for a house.
Now, the most difficult thing on my list is making changes to you. If you have identified the characteristics you want in a partner, then you need to look at yourself and say, what do I have to become to get a person like that?
Right.
Hey,
I agree.
yes.
Actually, it was, I had a hot temper. I would get angry really easy, and I didn't want that in a man.
Right.
So I had to learn to control my temper. So it's just little things like paying attention to who you're getting with. You can't just look at somebody and go, oh, they're really cute, and that'd be a perfect match.
Right.
After you've done your checklist, I have on here, you should talk.
Okay. Women can do that.
18 months before we got married, we talked about, do we both want children or not? Just everything we could think of, we talked about so that they really weren't surprises. We knew where we were going to live. We knew, we weren't going to have children and all of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now here's the, I guess, biggest part is what we call relationship rules.
Mm,
After we got together, but before we got married,
right.
we came up with rules for our relationship so we would know how that was going to work.
Agreed upon rules. It wasn't like
Yes.
a prenup with a shotgun attached to it. You know,
He said, look,
Right. You
rules
both
there.
had to agree. Y'all both
Yeah.
had to agree.
Both have to agree to it. I'll give you a few of our items so you can see what I'm talking about. One of our rules is you can't complain about things you knew before you were married or moved in together.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
hey, that is
Always,
A1.
always treat your partner the way you would like to be treated.
Right.
Your partner should always be treated with respect, even if you don't agree with them. You can
Yes.
agree without fighting.
Right.
Okay.
Don't talk smack about your partner to other people. If you're
Right.
mad at your partner, you should take it up with them in the
Exactly.
privacy of your own home, and not list that with everybody else.
Yeah. So that's no fighting on Facebook. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. House business stays house business.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Like how Quincy posted my feet today.
That
No, I'm
wasn't
just
your
joking.
feet.
Those
That
were
was
not
not
my
your
feet, you guys. Those were not my feet.
Or
Hey Norm.
no,
Hey y'all,
all.
we see y'all in the comments. We gonna hit y'all comments in just a moment.
Yeah, I'm almost done with the talking part, and we'll get to the question part. I put in here, don't discuss money in front of others. That should be handled by you and your partner. You don't want to be sitting at your mama's house and somebody starts jumping into your business. So
Right.
keep it personal, keep it private, just between the two of you. Just because you are married does not mean you are attached at the hip. Give your
Right.
partner room to be themselves.
Yes, I love that. I agree.
Mhm.
Um, here's what I like as
Absolutely.
well, but not everybody does. Sex is not a weapon. It is a benefit of being in a committed relationship.
Yes, definitely.
I think
Oh,
I
The screen just froze up on us, man.
wait a minute. I'm used
Yeah,
to that.
but
And finally, don't try to change your partner because that's the person you fell in love with.
Yes.
Absolutely, man.
yeah,
Absolutely.
it's really all
Absolutely.
about acceptance. And I like to add on, you got to have a sense of humor because
Yes.
you're gonna bump heads at some point. But if you can do it in a light manner and just like learn to laugh at yourself and not have an ego all stuck up and stuff,
Right.
you'll be there. And before you know it, the years will pass by fast because you enjoy each other's company, you love each other. You don't have to play on the freeway just to have something to talk about.
I almost got hit today, baby. Stay your stupid ass off the freeway there. Oh, shit.
Very interesting marriage.
Yes. Definitely. Let's hit the
I like
comments real
that.
quick.
Hit the comments,
Um,
babe.
Tanya said, being intentional for what you want. Exactly. Jamie said 100. I definitely had a list. Tanya said, amen. That's true. Jamie was agreeing exactly. Norm said prenups should be mandatory. I don't know about that. What if you don't have any money? What do you
Hey,
need a prenup for?
you have a prenup if you're broke.
Yeah.
Bullshit. I'm keeping this Range Rover I got. I don't know what you're
Oh
talking about.
my goodness. You can have it. Tanya said no subbing on the book. Yeah, no doing no dis on the Facebook. What is it? Subliminals. Posting
Sublims.
subliminals. Tanya said I got big ass feet, almost thought they was my feet. I'm done. Tanya said, yes, give your partner room to breathe. Norm said, get away from the idealistic fantasy of marriage and embrace the reality of it. Exactly. Tanya
Yes.
said, don't blame your partner for your shortcomings. Exactly. Hey, Schwan. We have Damien and Lisa on with us today. They've been married for 18 years. And so they came on just to give their take on what makes relationships or marriages last.
Yeah,
Right.
Um,
just wanted to quickly say shout out to Tanya. I know she will say hello to us, so
yeah, definitely. And
Absolutely.
her and Norm have they just had an anniversary. They've been married for 4 years.
Oh, congratulations.
yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
they will
Yeah.
also be at the Full Cup Live Pajama Jammy Jam with us,
Yes.
acting up just a little bit.
Then we have a newlywed, blood wash Stewie. He said him and his wife are 38 days in. So I'm trying to get to them double digit years behind me. Exactly. He said never speak negative about your marriage issues or your spouse online. Yeah. Titan said thank you. Yes, and me and Quincy's talked about it. We are going to make 14 years married December 8th, and we've been together for 16 and a half years.
Okay.
But yeah, so we're creeping up on that right behind y'all on that 2 decades.
Yeah, well, it comes up really quick because it's like you get to a point where you're like New Year's was just yesterday, now it's Halloween.
Right.
It's
Exactly. Oh my gosh. The way that this year has went by,
Yeah, and you guys
it's
said
crazy.
your December 8th is your anniversary.
yes.
Yes.
That's my birthday.
Oh, look.
What? So look, 2 times a good day. Wow. And my dad's is the 12th. He's 12/12.
And hers is the 13th.
What? That's my aunt's his older sister. That's
Damn.
hilarious though.
Bingo.
For
Yeah, so
real.
one of the rules that she never brought up, I told her, I said, it'll never be boring, and I kept my promise on that one.
Yes, I'm
As you
sure
should.
with your personality.
Okay, yeah, I want to just let you guys know, in the cat podcast members, no, I had to apologize. My wife has been having a little trouble, so she had to kind of clock out a little early.
Oh
Oh,
Um,
yeah,
good.
no
but yeah,
problem. No problem at
we've been
all.
we've been struggling with some health issues and stuff like that. So I'm trying to make sure she's well to go. Good to go.
Nothing wrong with that, man. We got
Yes. And that was so considerate of you to make sure that, she was with you and had the moment with you to talk about it, even though,
Yeah.
she went and, had to go out. But that's love. And I think consideration too is really big on
Hmm.
making marriages or relationships last. Like considering each other,
Yeah.
considering each other's time, considering each other's likes and dislikes, and what makes them comfortable, what makes them feel at home, what makes
Right.
them
And
more,
I'm
whatever.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, is we just learned that when you're in a relationship like that, it's you against the world. Everything outside your door is, doesn't matter. It's what's inside your house. That
Right.
makes it a home. Because it's like I'd rather be in a small home or just a medium-sized home with someone that I get along with than to be in a 14-bedroom home and I can't stand the person.
right.
Exactly. So can I ask you, um, we always ask women like what made them fall in love or stay or knew he was the one, but it's always refreshing to hear about men because you guys get such a bad rap
Hmm.
about love.
We
So
do, yeah, and it's almost like generational type of curse that men suffer
Yeah.
from,
yeah.
But
So what
what
made
makes
you know she was the one?
what made me know she was the one was that she had a heart, she didn't care where I was in life, and she just showed a lot of consideration for me as a man, and she appreciates what I do for her, so I didn't have to convince her to like me, I didn't have to find out what kind of man she wanted and then transform from
Right.
Yeah.
myself to be somebody else.
Yes. So she accepted you for all of you.
Right, and I reciprocated. I did the same for her.
Yeah.
That's why we had the 18-month talk. We
Yeah.
talked about everything from eating out dinner and stuff like to to death. You know,
Yeah.
everybody can have that difficult conversation, but if you get sick or something happens to you, you don't want somebody just going to book up on you and leave you, destitute. It's just like, hey, I'm here for you. I love you. Damn what anybody else think. It's all about what we're doing.
Right.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I
So
No.
for
definitely agree with that.
you, what makes your marriage or for the 18 years, what has helped you guys get over the trials, tribulations, irritations?
Wow. Man,
Look back.
wow. Hey, all I can say is
No, because it's deep. When you've
right.
been together for somebody for that many years, it gets deep. You know what I'm saying? Like how
Oh yeah.
you have managed.
Right, right. So what I'm trying to think here. Uh, Most of the thing that kept us going is that we have empathy for each other. Not that we feel sorry. It's having an understanding of the plight we're dealing with at the time. And we've had some tough times. Well, I mean, we had surgeries, we had accidents, we had shootings, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like you got my six, I got your six. And we
Right.
if we got to be back to back like that, and make
Yeah.
sure nobody get hit, then that's what we got to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's
So
good.
what would you say you sacrificed the most coming into a relationship? What do you think you gave up besides your man freedom? what
Yeah.
what
Hey,
did you give up?
I still got the freedom to do whatever I need to do because we respect each other like that. But what I feel like I gave up the idea of my ego. I gave up my ego. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I gave up the attitude I grew up with in South Central. That I had to walk around, my face all crinkled up like I had a booger in my nose, just so people wouldn't fuck with me. So I could relax my face, look younger than my age, and I kind of, just come with it. But no,
Yeah.
as far as a man, I mean, that's all I lost was just ego, and it didn't contribute nothing to my life in the first place. But I held on to it for so many years. It's like you don't want to do something and look like a wimp or feel like, oh yeah, I'm doing this for this woman or I'm pumping her gas. What's wrong with me? It's like no, you do that with the kindness of your heart. And
Right.
because you appreciate the person you're with. You know, um, damn how you look or what everybody else think. That person's there in your corner.
Right.
Take care of you. And you're there to take care of her. I mean that's it's not
It's
a
like
rocket
serving each
science.
other. Like you
Well,
coming in to serve each other.
Oh, excuse me.
right. It's not rocket science, and you don't have to be a minister to understand it. You
Right.
just simply, apply yourself and excuse me, and just make it, have an understanding. You gotta talk about things. And what was hard for me as a man, I mean, as far as talking goes, is
Yeah.
that I had to listen because
Yes.
I wasn't a very good listener, you know. And sometimes when she talks to me about problems, she don't want me to solve them right then and there.
Right.
'Cause I'm a
Yeah.
fixer.
Right.
Yeah.
If it's going down, I'm fixing it. I'm breaking out the tools and we're getting it done.
Get this
Yes.
shit done, get it over with, moving right
Right.
along.
Yeah. But I had to learn how to listen, and so once I learned how to listen, I'm able to understand the situation. you know,
K
'cause-
Right.
Love in the building. I see you, K Love. What's good with you? My
right,
boy Johnny Boss in the building. What's good with you, bro?
yeah, shout out to everybody that joined, but yeah, that's what as
You just
far as
had to
losing,
learn how
it
to
wasn't very
listen.
much. It was just more emotional than anything.
So Bloodwash Stewie, the one that has been married for 38 days, he has a question. He said, "Is the 7 year itch a real thing? Did you guys around that time, 7 years, have any strains or like, you know what? I don't know if this is gonna work."
Right. Port City in the building. What's up with you, Port City? I see you.
Okay. Now I'm not wearing my bulletproof vest, so if she creeps up on me and stab me, you guys be my witnesses.
I'm gonna cut your camera off like that. Boop. So nobody saw that,
Oh, that's
right?
cold.
Well, brother, the 7 year itch is a real deal. I mean, it was time when the relationship got a little tough. I'm like, man, I ain't feeling Phoenix. I'm ready to go back to LA.
Yeah.
I
This ain't
said,
the move.
I'd rather go back to the home of the drive-by before I'm doing this.
The land of the heat.
You know what? Thinking back, I would say 7 year was kind of hard. That led into the 8th year, and we probably our 8th year probably was the hardest.
Yeah.
We went through something at that time,
Right,
but yeah, I think the 7th year was the lead up to that, and because we weren't taking care of the root problem, it
right,
manifested in the 8th year.
And it kept
mhm,
it kept falling over because we wasn't taking care of it the correct way.
right.
Our problems we were more sweeping the problems under the rug like they'll fix themselves instead of us fixing the problem. So it
Yeah,
becomes when
Right.
you sweep dirt under a rug, eventually it becomes a lump under that rug, and you're gonna keep
mhm,
stepping over it or tripping over it, and
You're gonna
mhm,
coming
start
back to
tripping
it
over
until
because it's
you,
getting big.
mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, you only could kick it to the side for so long. That's when you gotta learn that you gotta address life. You can't, if you don't address it, life will address you.
right,
Kind of thing. It's like if
Right.
you don't make choices, somebody's gonna make those choices for you.
right.
You know?
Tens Woods in the
Exactly.
building. What's good with you, Ma? I see you.
Hey, teens. She will be in the building as well with wifey. But yes, definitely. I think that and I don't know what it is. I think some people they might have other hard years. They even say the first 5 years are hard, but I think that it just depends on the people, and I think it depends on how you start it. You know, I'm a believer in how you start a relationship is how it's going to be.
Right. It sets the pace of everything, but
Yeah.
it's not stress free. It's not problem free. It's just how you work over it. Relationship sometimes requires different tools for different situations. Like if you off road, you need a 4x4. If you're on the street,
Right.
you need a Corvette. So
Yeah.
it's just not one plan for everybody, because I don't expect you to be like me. I don't expect myself to be like you. We're two different
Right.
men. We are our own men, but we know how to manage our lives.
Yeah.
Yes.
My
You
boy
know,
John said it takes people skills. Absolutely. It
sure.
Hey, what's
definitely
up,
does.
ADZ? I see you in the building. Um, and then also, do you have a like circle of fellas, or maybe one or two fellas that you know that throughout the years have kind of been your guys to you can kind of talk to or keep you, like relationship wise, like, hey, my wife, and they be like, yeah, my wife too, or my woman too, you know?
Yeah, I've had friends that I would talk to and associate. Most of the time, they're my age or older.
Hmm.
I'm pushing 50. I'll be 51 in December, and
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, I have some
That's
people that I associate with that I trust, but I count them on one hand.
yeah,
And
no,
sometimes
for
not
real.
even the whole hand.
I use the whole hand. I can count the whole hand.
It's like,
Do
And
you
like,
think
oh,
that's
this one feel a
important?
little numb. I would think I'm gonna not play
yeah,
with
that's what I got. That's what I got. I got three.
it.
That's
Do you
exactly
think
how
it's
it goes.
important for men who are married to have, a couple of married, close friends to be able to help them and be they like community when they need somebody, instead of somebody being like, yeah, I'm about to go to the strip club, or I'm about to go, so you can join me, versus, nah, man, work it out with your wife, or you got a good
Right.
wife.
Well, I'm gonna answer that in a number of ways. That's a falsehood to think that another married couple can keep you together. If it ain't right with you, ain't nobody gonna fix that. You
You know
know,
what? That's very true.
so I tell you that from personal experience. Married couples hanging together sometimes can be a little messy. So you want to
That's
keep the
very
house
true.
together. So and it's like it's okay to have associates. It's okay to vibe with somebody, but you don't want to vibe so deep that they know all your secrets and knows and everything like that. It's like kind of like before I met Lisa, I was dating, and then it's like you have this girlfriend that you're mad in love with, she's mad in love with you, but she gossips to her friend so much that the friend wants to date you.
Yeah, we definitely we've talked about
So
that
that's
before.
why a lot of women don't have friends. They like these bitches are catty.
Yeah,
They're crazy.
yeah. They'll be married and still trying to sleep with your man.
There you go. It's a question from Bloodwash.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, said people tend to associate marriage housing with negative connotation. I don't necessarily agree that it's negative. Okay, well, my thoughts about it is, sometimes you got to involve a professional. So, just like
Yeah.
mental health, if you feel the need to correct things and you don't know how to go about it, you find somebody that does. I mean, if you were fighting a traffic ticket, you wouldn't ask a cafeteria worker, you would ask a lawyer.
Right. Exactly.
Unless
I
the
was just,
cafeteria worker got hella tickets and been to
you know
court like,
what?
hey, I know you be speeding and go to court all the time. What should I go in there and say?
Oh,
I
No.
see you passed me up doing 90 and we was in a 45 and I seen you get pulled over and you still free. Can you tell me how the fuck you remain free, please? Cause shit, every time I go to court, I'm shaking, I'm
man,
nervous.
I'll tell you how you cure that. You get 2 boxes of Krispy Kreme, throw them up, and run the hell out of here.
They gonna stop. Like we got a big spill.
Wow.
We got a big spill on 8th Street. We gotta stop taking this.
Oh,
Like, got it.
No, you know what? I think that's really good too, how you said that, because a lot of people will be so shy, whether it's for marriage or whether it's for themselves. Like we go to the doctor and you're not gonna, take out your own tumor. You're not gonna do your own, biopsy. You're not gonna, take out your
correct,
own
correct,
tooth. You're gonna go to a dentist.
correct.
So why not when you don't know how to figure out life, or maybe just to check in mentally, because life is hard.
Oh
So
yeah,
just think about when you marry, it's extra hard. No, I'm just like,
yeah. It can be,
no, I'm
you're
joking,
a
man.
nut, then it's gonna be
For
real hard.
real, like if them times, like you know what, let's just check in. Or sometimes I think too, you may need someone professional to help you uh, gather your thoughts, because a lot of times if you don't have the language for how you feel, you can't
Correct, correct,
explain it to somebody.
correct. That's another
So
point too. You got to be able to label what you're dealing with emotionally. If you can't articulate what it is you're
right,
dealing with or how you're feeling up here, then you can't express yourself. Then in turn, you can't solve the problem you're dealing with because you
right.
don't have the forethought on how to achieve what you're trying to do.
Right.
Right,
It's like somebody saying, I'm angry. And you're like, well, what are you angry about?
Right,
Is your feelings hurt? Or do
right.
you feel disrespected? You know what I'm saying? Like, put a label to, are you disappointed? Are you scared? You know what
Mhm,
I'm saying?
right.
Put a label to it, and then we can figure out that, versus you're just
right.
angry or you're just shutting down. What is the root of why you're doing what you're
Yeah.
doing, so we can get to that?
So I just wanted to say before we move on to Bloodwash, you're more than welcome, brother. I hope anything I've said tonight and my wife said tonight that will help somebody. If we help just one person, then we did our job.
Right.
Right. That is exactly true. Hey, Miss Dad, I see you. And John John, yes, the fear of embarrassment is real. People will quit jobs, people will quit relationships, people will stop talking to their kids because of embarrassment.
Right. And then that's what I was going to say about life too, as far as an analogy. Many of us went to those school, elementary, junior high school dances. We're young, and then
Yes.
you looking at each other, girls on this wall, boys on that wall, and y'all afraid to talk to each other. You just got to be the guy. You just got to be the woman or the guy. Be brave enough to say, "Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm an adult now, so I should overcome a lot of these fears." You got sometimes in marriage, you got to do what scares you. To get
Yes.
over these humps that you
Man.
face because they don't get easier.
They don't.
You just learn how to deal with it.
I know what
Yeah.
helps as an adult when that comes to those situations is alcohol. Like, fuck it, I'm finna take 2 shots, swizzle on over here to hey, Miss
No,
Lady, you drink?
that
Right.
just holds you over to the next day.
Hey,
Well, I
sometimes you
was
gotta
gonna
get over
say,
that first day.
I was gonna address that cue. I've had my share of alcohol, drinks and stuff because I'm not a beer drinker. I love some Johnny Walker Black. You know,
Ooh,
so yeah, that's where I come from. And
yeah.
it's just like some days it just pisses you off. Like you have a bad day at work, or something like that. I don't come home and beat my wife because my boss pissed me off. I go straight
Not
to my boss
Quincy, don't
and
you
take it
ever.
out on him.
He said, I'm going to the boss. I might not be employed, but I'm
Yeah, I'll just deal with it. Deal with the problem. Well,
My
that's how men should be. We should be able to talk to each other and deal with difficult situations. Like I said, a lot of these I don't even call them metrosexual. I call them fembots. They walk around here wearing these
Fembot.
tight ass pants and they can't even do nothing with themselves. It's like, man, man up. Talk about this stuff. Don't text me. Call me. Pop on my
yeah.
door. If I see a shadow, I know who it is. You
Yeah.
know.
Tanya said, absolutely, that's so true. You have to keep things sacred. She said, man, listen, come on, Damien, these hoes be nuts. They really, really do. Um,
Uh,
Tanya told she responded to Stewie, said, I feel like it is a healthy outlet and should be mandatory for all marriages. And I think so too. Like I was telling
Yeah.
Quincy, I was like, earlier this year, I was like, I think we should, get into having some, just marriage counseling just to check in. I know for me, I've always I started out going to school for psychology, and I'm going to go back
okay.
next year. So
Okay.
to be a psychologist and a counselor. And
Very cool.
so how can I not participate in something that I want to do, to help other people? If I feel it necessary to be a profession to help other people, why
Mhm.
wouldn't I do it?
Right.
And so I would like to definitely, have us, and then I think that would be something that we could share with other people as we go, not everything, but the, good points, because we are all looking for guidance, right? As a person or as a married couple, whoever you are, we're
Mhm.
all looking for guidance. And at some point, we have to ask for help, whether it's a therapist, whether it's a mentor that we trust, whether it's a
Mhm.
pastor, whatever it is. I think it would be arrogant of us to think we can go this whole life without asking for help.
Right.
Right.
And that's a good point because one thing I can attest to is that nobody makes it alone.
Hmm.
No matter what it is. I mean, a lot of times, what you want is a hand up, not a handout.
Right.
You just kind of you want to make sure who you're getting your information from is the person you either want to be or are you trying to be or something. Don't ask nobody that's in a worse relationship than you are, and they change you partners like you
Or
change
ain't
the
can't
straw.
keep none. So tell me what you think about this. And I'm gonna use Steve Harvey as a example. So some people feel like because he's been married, he's on his third marriage, but this is the longest marriage,
Mhm.
that he shouldn't be able to give advice because he had two failed marriages. Some people feel like because he had two failed marriages and he has a successful one now, he has a good advice. What would you think about somebody like that? Do you
Well, I
think?
mean, in his situation, that's what I'm going to speak to.
Okay.
Um, I believe in redemption. I mean, people can clean up and learn how to be a human being. You
Right.
know, um, but yeah, he could throw out from his mistakes because there are a few adults that are older that actually learn from their mistakes. You know, and they can
Right.
actually share back and how things are. And how they improve themselves. But
Right.
when I made the statement earlier about be careful who you talk to because you want to be in their status or whatever, is that you want to talk to somebody that's been through something. Like I said about the experts and doctors and stuff like that. And you want to deal with the person that has the correct information that you want
Right.
to do. Because it's like if I went to Google Docs and then I want to look up you know the valley fever and how to cure it. I could do Google all day. I'll get 5,000 answers that are different on the same condition that I'm trying to figure out. So,
Right.
you go
That's
to the
very
source
true.
where you can figure it out yourself. And a lot of times that's more observation of your circle, because
Mhm.
if you're hanging around jerks, if you're hanging around assholes, you're gonna be another one just like them.
Right. That is
Absolutely.
very, very true. So Norm said, especially when nobody sees you. Okay. But he had said something else that I think was posted. Hold on. The fear of not being adequate for your significant other is real.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a fear thing. It's just fearing that of rejection. Because you don't feel like your feet are wet enough to jump in the pool. You kind of like overanalyze things. This
Yeah.
it's okay to understand and look into things, but you can analyze to be paralyzed. And not move and do anything. So
That's
you
true.
gotta. I'm
Yes.
sorry to say this, address this to you, brother. You just gotta buck up.
Yeah.
Buck up. Buck up, Bart.
No, you know
Every time
what
I hear it, I
though?
think of how
Because
high.
that kind of hit me. No, I'm just like because I am a person that will sometimes be paralyzed because I'm trying to analyze the best thing. And I sometimes will be like, I don't want to make any move. I'd rather not make any move than to make the wrong move. But I learned from Quincy that it's just like he got a fuck it mind frame. Like, let's just do it. Like whatever, we think is best. Like whatever's the least of the lesser of the evil type thing. And I'm just because I don't like to make a mistake,
Right.
and so that really hit home. It's better to just do whatever and just get
Yeah,
it done.
you gotta learn through failure sometimes, and you don't look at it as failure. You look at it as opportunity to learn. You
Yes.
learn from it because
Right.
it's only a failure if you never learn from what you did, or the mistake made. You
Right.
know, and yeah, I saw the Coach Carter comment there too. I love that movie. No,
uh
I tell you, your audience is great.
Man, these
yes,
people is
they
A1.
are.
I'm telling you.
That's why we going to party with them. No, I'm saying.
I know. I just feel bad I can't join you guys and
I know
raise
that would
the
be
roof,
so
man.
nice.
Play some
All
Tupac.
John said, "Gotta be solid, not salad."
hey,
For real.
Hey, put some ranch on that.
put some ranch on that thing, man. It worked.
But I said most men are too stubborn to ask for help. They feel as if nobody can tell them nothing, and they know everything. Spoiler alert: we could always use help. Release the pride.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what I said earlier. I mean, the only thing I lost, being married is my ego. You know, um, being Mr. Macho and all that stuff. I mean, you be
Right.
your man, keep your man up, do whatever, but don't be so your head so swole you can't hear nobody.
Right.
Right. Think you're above being given advice because you have to humble yourself as a person to be able to take advice from people, especially because advice means that you could be doing this better. So it means that to say that you know I'm not the shit, or I could be better, like to leave room for growth. You know what I mean? It takes someone to have to humble themselves and say, "Hey, I have room to grow." And that's
Right,
okay.
right.
Um, Michelle said, "You would be surprised what communicating with others can open up within yourself. Just select up, not down." Exactly.
Like that. Yeah, that's very cool.
Norm said, "Because I'm about to fuck up." Oh my God. Said, "What's your biggest fear, sir?" Oh, to Norm. Okay. Stewie asked that or Bloodwash asked that to Norm. What's your biggest fear? Bloodwash said, ego, edging God out. Stay humble. That's really good. I like that one.
Mhm.
Edging God out. Yeah, there's no room for God
Yeah,
if it's all you.
right.
yeah,
Um,
sure. You know,
so what's your biggest achievement that you feel like I mean, whether it's marriage or something within your marriage, or whether it's just life. Just this far.
My achievement,
Hmm.
I just largest achievement is
That you're most proud of.
yeah, that I'm most proud of is
Hmm.
that I got peace of mind and I'm happy. A
That's
lot of people can't say that.
no, they can't.
No, I'm very happy with my life. I did a lot of cool stuff. I know a lot of cool people, and
Yeah.
I'm just thankful to be happy. I mean, I have my tough days, but overall, I got a good life. The things I wanted are the things I have now.
Mm, that's a blessing.
That's
You
perfect,
can look up and the things you wanted, you have, and now you get to enjoy it.
man.
Correct.
Norm
Correct.
said, "My biggest fear is dying without living."
Mm.
Yes.
Well, I came
Yes.
to close to death about 3 times in my life. Three. And that wasn't because I did it on purpose. A brother don't wake up and say, "Well, what's the most deadliest thing I could do today?" You know, So, but with myself, I mean, and like I said, I just come from my own experience, not something I read in the comic book, but just when you do that, you make that your goal, make that your goal. That's what you want to achieve, and then you outline it some bitch, and you just say, okay, this is what it takes. These steps to get there, and then do it. Just do it. Don't
Right.
worry about people trying to catch up with you. Don't worry about people understanding you. Don't
Right.
Throw all that shit out the window. Because when you out there, it's all about you.
It is. We're our own competition,
We are. We are worst competition too.
or yeah.
We our
Sometimes we
own
can be
worst
our
critic
worst.
too. Our
Yeah,
own
we're
worst
our
critic.
worst critic.
Like
Yeah,
Big
definitely.
time.
that's the now that's the biggest negativity you have to overcome is yourself. If you can't look in the mirror and appreciate the person that's looking back at you, you got some work to do.
Seriously. And
Because
I
not
know
only
I've
are you gonna
definitely
mess up
be.
your life, but you're gonna mess up other people's lives because you ain't
Mhm.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be just like typhoid. You just infect everybody.
Hitting
At a
everybody.
young age, I used to look at myself and be like, I love you, girl. You the best. You smart. You is kind. You is intelligent.
What did Chris KRS-One said? He said, "Love is going to get you. You keep loving your stuff, loving all that other stuff. Can't be in love
Exactly.
like that."
Can't beat him up like you right.
Nah, you can't. I mean, and you really can't love somebody else unless you truly love you. Like they can show you um good things about you and make you realize things, but ultimately it's up to you to truly love you, the good, the bad, the indifferent. You know what I'm saying? And not, I'm not
Absolutely.
just talking outside, I'm talking about the ugly in your
Right,
heart.
right. No,
Like
you got a
everything,
lot of
your dark
demons
side.
and all that kind of stuff that you got to work out, especially wherever everybody's from. That has a lot to do with what you absorb. Because
Right.
you got to think like how you run water on the rock, and eventually that rock forms to the water and it's smooth and all that stuff. Well, you got to think of your experiences similar to that because you're constantly being pelted. You're being pelted by problems. You're being pelted by discrimination. You're getting pelted by office politics. You're getting
Right.
pelted by so much shit, and then
Yes.
eventually you develop a personality. And it depends on how that works in your head. I'm not no psychological engineer here, so
No,
so
no.
don't put me in a peg hole. You know,
No, no.
so
No, but that's true. You live
but
enough
yeah,
life.
you get pelted so much that a lot of people can't stand up after that. They can't take it. They nut up. They do all kind of crazy shit. But only
Yeah.
a strong in spirit can handle that type of situation and still look good.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to leave us with before we let you get up out of here? Because we're not going to be on long after this because we got a bunch of stuff to do in the
He has
house.
to
What do you
fly
want to
out
leave us with?
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to leave us with before you go, my guy?
All right, I want to leave you guys with a little something here. I just want you guys to know, don't let three things control you. if you don't remember nothing else I said, don't let people, money, or the past control you.
That's so good. Don't let people, money, or the past
Or the
control
past
y'all.
control
You
you.
hear me? Talisha? No, I'm just joking. No, that's really good. I love that.
I hope that helps somebody. You're really
Definitely
good.
did. Damien, it was an eye opener to have you come on here, man. We definitely gonna have to have you
It
come on again
is.
in a
Yes,
near
I
future
love
show. It was
this.
definitely dope, man. I love that you had your wife come on with you. Y'all had a whole
Yes,
list
shout out to
of stuff that
Lisa.
y'all wanted to go to, man. That was dope, bro. That was dope. This has been one of the better
I
shows,
loved
man.
your conversation. I loved
Hey,
your
thank
wisdom.
you. I appreciate you both. Thank you for having me on the show. You know,
Yeah, this
I
won't
know
be
you
the
guys
last
didn't know
time.
me from Apple Shine, but it's okay.
All
But
right, we'll be talking to you soon.
oh yeah, absolutely. And I wish you guys safe travels and you know, have some fun. You know, pour a little drink for a homie here. You know,
Hey, I'm gonna have to
Got
get a
you.
little personal, some
yeah, you
whiskey.
know, but yeah, I'll have my Johnny Walker Black, and I'll
Johnny
be enjoying
Walker.
it. That's right.
All right,
Okay, wait.
for
Before you
sure.
leave, I gotta ask one thing. As a Johnny
What's up?
Walker drinker, what's the difference between the Johnny Walkers to you?
Age.
Oh, it's like a variation. Some are like really dark, and you know, it's got a kick to it. Then you got the red, which is a little lighter. It's more, if you're an alcoholic drinker, you know, it's more of like a wine, kind of sweeter,
Okay,
lighter
yeah.
taste.
And the
Whereas
green label.
the darker ones are more of a bourbon, you know, just kicking the ass. You know, when I was a cab driver, just to share a little story here. When I was a cab driver, and I drove a cab in LA County for 8 years and lived to tell about it. And you know, one time I was going to drive in New Year's, and then I heard a thump on my trunk, and then I got to the gas station, the Arco, over there off Crenshaw and Imperial, and then I looked, it was a bullet in my trunk, you know, take it out. And then I said, fuck it, my shift is over. I'm not my life. I said, you know, I like I said, I told one guy, I said, you know, I might have been bored yesterday, but I stayed up all goddamn night, you know. So, but I went to a bar. That's what I was saying. I went to the bar and I told him, give me the hair of the dog that bit me. And he gave me Johnny Walker Black.
Oh wow. Okay. And you've been in love ever since.
Right.
Okay. Thank you for that. All right. Well, we will talk to you soon.
All right,
Thank
guys.
you for coming on.
Yes,
Thanks,
absolutely.
Damien.
It's been fun.
All right.
Thank you. It's been fun.
Oh man, that was definitely dope. I like that.
Yes,
I like
that was
that,
good.
man. I like that.
I enjoyed
Definitely
him.
good. We're not gonna hold y'all too long. I know normally our show goes way longer. Games, what's good with you, man? We getting ready to get up out of here. We doing a light show tonight. We got flights in the morning. We headed to California for the Phull Cup Pajama Jammy Jam. Thank you for everybody who tuned in tonight. I'm gonna definitely let y'all go, you know, with the Phull Cup podcast theme song as I normally do. Y'all know we on here every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 7 p.m. on the West, and you know the rest. I'd like to thank my boy, the Pages, for coming on tonight.
Damien and Lisa.
Damien and Lisa coming on tonight. Thank y'all. Getting ready to burp and couldn't even get it out.
Yes, he said don't let money, people, or sex, or was it?
No, you said the past.
Oh, my bad. Money, people, and the past.
People give you the sex.
Don't let money, people, in the past control you.
All right. Y'all definitely take it easy. Thank you for everybody who came
All right,
on tonight.
see y'all Friday, y'all. See y'all Friday.
We flying out
the
tomorrow,
Pajama
man.
Jam.
Yes. Don't forget, have your pajamas on. Do not show up without pajamas, or you will not get in if you paid for a ticket or not. We've stressed this so much. Thank you, everybody who came through tonight, man, and that continue to support the Phull Cup podcast. I'm Quincy with the questions.
I'm Talisha with the T, y'all.
And we out of here, man.
This is Michelle Childress, and welcome to the Phull Cup.
Welcome to the Phull Cup.
Yo, it's the Kid Zoo. Welcome to the Phull Cup podcast.
Welcome to the Phull Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Phull Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Phull Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Phull Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Quincy with the questions and Talisha with the tea. Tuesdays and Thursdays, this is where you need to be. Honestly, can't forget about Mondays with men's mental health. With the Capone will be sitting to my left. Yep, so many different topics, plenty people with knowledge. The viewers check people. Better watch it.
Hey, yo, y'all. This is Self Natural. Put your bottles and your cups ready. Welcome to the Phull Cup.
Hey yo, what up? This your boy Blood Water Stewie, aka Bloodshed. Welcome to the Phull Cup.
Yo, this Ready Red. Welcome to the Phull Cup. Hey, this is Wani. Welcome to the Phull Cup podcast.
This is Port City. Welcome to the Phull Cup podcast.
Welcome to the Phull Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Phull Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Phull Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Phull Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up.
This is Lamont Dean. Welcome to the Phull Cup podcast.
What's up? This Tens Woods. Welcome to the Phull Cup. Hey, this is Krita. Welcome to the Phull Cup. This is Tammy Harrison. Welcome to the Phull Cup.
This is Angel. Welcome to the Phull Cup podcast.
This is your girl Kayla with Photo Live 209. Welcome to the Phull Cup podcast.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight, man. Y'all already know what this is. This is the Phull Cup. Please continue to pull up.